this episode, we are diving deep into Papua New Guinea's most infamous corruption saga, the Paul Paraka case. This is the full story of Paul Paraka, Peter O'Neill, James Marape, and the drama that's shaking PNG in 2025. Paul Paraka was once seen as one of PNG's most successful lawyers. But behind the scenes, he was allegedly orchestrating one of the country's biggest financial scams. Between 2007 and 2011, his law firm received more than 162 million kina in government payments for legal services. Investigators later found that many of these payments were made without proper approval, raising the alarm of fraud, bribery, and political interference. In 2012, things started to unravel. Then Finance Minister James Marape stepped in. He issued a memo to stop all payments to Paraka's firm until the bills were verified. Sounds responsible, right? Well, here's the twist: even after Marape's orders, more than 41 million kina was paid out. Who gave the green light? That's where it gets political. In 2013, Anti-Corruption Task Force Sweep, led by Sam Coyne, uncovered a letter allegedly signed by Prime Minister Peter O'Neill authorizing payments to Paraka. O'Neill denied it. He said his signature was forged. But an Australian forensic report confirmed the signature was real. In 2014, the police issued an arrest warrant for the Prime Minister. But O'Neill hit back. He shut down Task Force Sweep, fired police investigators, and used court orders to avoid arrest. That's right, the Prime Minister of PNG used his power to kill the investigation. That moment was called Parakagate, and it shocked the nation. The public wasn't silent. Students protested, activists demanded resignations, and social media exploded. But O'Neill survived, at least for a while. Then in 2019, amid mounting pressure, he stepped down as Prime Minister. James Marape, the former Finance Minister, took over, promising a new era of transparency and justice. Now here's where it gets even more interesting. Under Marape's leadership, the case was revived. And Paul Paraka, he was finally taken to court. In May 2023, he was found guilty of misappropriating over 162 million kina. The court sentenced him to 20 years in prison. But questions remained: did Marape do enough in 2012? Was he part of the cover-up? Or was he the guy who tried to stop it? Marape says he tried to stop the payments, and evidence supports that. In fact, he's now a state witness, testifying in court against others involved, like former finance department officials. Now fast forward to March 2025, the Paraka saga is still in court. Paraka's appeal is denied, and Prime Minister Marape appears in court as a witness. Yes, Paul Paraka is in jail. But what about the rest? Where is the money? Who else gave the orders? And will the current government hold everyone accountable, or just those without political protection? What do you think? Is Prime Minister Marape walking the talk,